Hello and welcome to this Cheese Munch episode. Hello to everyone who's new here. Thank you for everyone who's stopping by again. My name is Emma, and in today's Cheese Munch episode I will show you how I tried and half failed these 3 different cheese ball recipes. Cheese balls are a perfect party food appetizer when you have your next solo lockdown party. I thought I should trial 3 different recipes on how to make this appetizer and just see which one turns out the best. Now you can already see what went wrong on all of 3 recipes was that essentially the cheese balls broke on me while frying. So here's what I did. The first recipe starts off with some lovely mozzarella balls. Drain the baby mozzarella and make sure they're dry. For this you can even use some kitchen paper. Then it's time to prepare your coating station. I'm simply adding some salt to my flour and whisking up an egg. In a separate dish, I am adding garlic and cayenne pepper to my breadcrumbs. By the way, with flour, egg and breadcrumbs, you can coat almost anything, from pork steaks to chicken. Now roll the drained mozzarella into the flour, dip into the beaten egg, and coat with breadcrumbs. Fry the mozzarella balls in cooking oil for 3 minutes at 175 degrees Celsius. Now, here's where I think I went wrong. I tried to shallow fry my cheese. The uneven temperature I suggest caused my mozzarella balls to fall apart. Also, a kitchen thermometer might be helpful in this case. I eyeballed it. Now this recipe is super easy and it didn't take long at all. Apart from my cheese balls falling apart, I think I did pretty well. I will taste test the first recipe, so it was fairly easy to make. The balls are cold now. I love the coating. Let me get one with mozzarella inside. Now that they're cold, they're a bit sweet, but very lovely. And I do like the coating. Well done on that. They were fairly easy to make, so I would try them again and just hope they don't break on me again next time. In the next recipe, I am using soft cheese that I will simply cut into wedges like a cake. As before, I'm coating the wedges in flour, dip them in egg and breadcrumbs. I'm keeping the coating the same in all 3 recipes, and I fry the soft brie wedges similarly to the mozzarella balls. Now I'm tasting the runny brie, and I have to say this particular recipe was very fun to make. It's very easy, and the cheese is just extremely melty. Now that it has cooled, it's lost some of that meltiness, but the cheese itself is definitely more flavoursome, so it's very delicious. I've got some chili chutney with which I'm going to eat this. Oh, this is good. I'm in cheese heaven, like every week. The last recipe is the most flavoursome because I have to shred some cheddar. It is best to grate the cheese by hand from a cheese block, because pre-cheddar cheese from the supermarket can contain flour that you don't want in this recipe. To the shredded cheddar, I'm adding cream cheese. The ratio here is 2:1. So to any amount of cream cheese, you want to double the amount of cheddar. I'm using 100 grams of cream cheese and 200 grams of cheddar. At this stage, you can flavor the cheese balls with bacon or jalapenos or however you like. However, I'm keeping the recipes plain. Now I have to chill the mixture. I'm simply popping it into the freezer for 15 minutes. Once it has firmed, it is ready to roll. I can easily turn it into balls now. Then the dipping can begin. Roll into flour, dip into egg and breadcrumbs. Fry for 3 minutes at 175 degrees Celsius. Finally, I'm trialing the last one. They held up comparatively well. Taste-wise, I find the cheese quite overpowering in those. The cream cheese is delicious in them. I think next time I will try flavoring those. Otherwise, they're a bit boring. The favorite one in terms of flavor is definitely the brie. And the coating comes out best in the mozzarella one. I wonder why. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment below, do you have any tips, favorite recipes on cheese balls? Thank you very much for watching and see you next week.